You can choose whether or not you want to use that color calibration. It has variable CTO as well, and like all LED products, it has various strobing effects as well. So you can strobe at all different speeds with LED. Also, the VLX is very popular because it is more traditional looking LED wash light than all the pixelated versions you might see nowadays. And it has a mode you can operate it in that you can assign from DMX, a quiet mode, where it will run its fans as minimal as possible and actually dim down intensity if needed. If it starts to heat up, it'll dim down the intensity as opposed to running fans up. So you can put it in a quiet mode, and again, you can turn that on or off from DMX to choose as needed for different scenes within your show. So the VLX pretty much replaces most standard wash lights because it comes in at 14,000 lumens, so it's very, very bright. And a lot of television productions like it for the unique look at the front of the light as well. The other LED wash light product is the VLX3. And this one uses 3 of the same engines as the VLX product. So instead of 7, there's 3 here. And it produces 6,000 lumens of output. And it's based on the same yoke and top box electronics as the VL440, 770, and 880. So it kind of fits in that family. And the VLX is pretty interesting because it has that unique look on the front with 3 LEDs. They're all RGBW as well. And it can zoom from 15 degrees to 55 degrees. You see here, it can get pretty wide or do pretty narrow down to 15 degrees. It of course has full color mixing capabilities with its RGBW. So you can create a multitude of colors. Again, it has a color calibration mechanism, so you can have it match colors between multiple fixtures and variable CTO. And what's really cool too with the VLX3 is we have individual cell control. So you can actually go in and make each cell whatever color you want to make it. So in this case, we've dialed in RGB, but we can pick any color we want for each cell. We realized that you might want to do some cool effects, so we've written some software to make it easy. You can actually do 2 different types of effects. One of them is a chase, where it'll take the 3 colors you have applied and chase them between the 3 cells at different speeds in different directions. There's another one called pile on, where it'll take those 3 colors and actually pile them on top of each other, again at different speeds and different directions. So you can create interesting looks directly at the front of the fixture by having individual control of the cells, as opposed to just doing the wash output of the product. You can also color mix and choose whatever color you want each cell to be. So you can choose any color you want to put into every cell. And this enables you to do a lot of other interesting looks. So you could build custom chases that chase in certain ways, like that. Or you could use it actually to illuminate something. So for example, in this look here, the 2 top ones are kind of an amber color, while the center one is a cyan. You could use that to light a person, if it was hanging and lighting down, where the blue cell is actually illuminating a person or an object, and the orange cells in this case would be lighting the area around it. So with one product, you could be creative and actually create a multicolored look on the stage. In addition to having RGBW individual control, you also have individual strobe control of each cell. So as you see there, I'm strobing just one cell. So with the VLX3, there's a lot of interesting options you can do besides just being a wash light. You can also do all these great effects on the front of the unit for viewing the unit correctly. And because it's part of the same family as the VL440, 770, and 880, it also has the same wireless DMX option where you can install that module in the 3 different brands of wireless DMX. So that's the VLX3. Before I go on to the next product, any other questions on the LED-based Vari-Lites? So the last product